Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cougars! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I know.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So BYU's offense will take the field for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Red pass, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. New Mexico looked less like a pack of Lobos and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough at Albuquerque, and today they found a way outside of University Stadium. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, BYU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running into the open space. There he goes. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got a man. It's Prime. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Running to Green. Past the 40. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, would just steamroll teams. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping it. Turning it on! Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Under fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. They'll run it from the gun. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on first and 10. And some room to work. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to set up the screen. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Give to the single back. Got room to work. Got enough for the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Fry. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's caught. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Breaks free. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just keeps slinging it. Fires complete on the crosser. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. BYU has this offense clicking. They'll give it to Johnson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
BYU with the 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to run it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, we see another catch by this guy, and this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3. Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
TCU 27.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, BYU! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42. TCU 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Absolutely center cut. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And this young signal caller is playing well beyond his years. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they've put up. He'll do it himself. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shakes off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Central Michigan just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory, and that's really the standard there in Mount Pleasant. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And we talked about this guy from the beginning, and so far he has not disappointed behind center. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Connection to the right. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Snap it to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.